Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Sunday. Happy Sunday. This is Darnell Self. So, of course, this is another episode of Self Talk Sunday. Guess who's home from college for the weekend? Yes, Milan Self, chauffeuring. And, of course, Tracy Self back there in the back.
Self Talk Sunday.
Hey, so today, I want to piggyback off of a previous post that I did actually earlier today. And that is, both actions and inactions have consequences. Actions and inactions both have consequences. Check this out. So sometimes I intend on doing something, right? I even put in my calendar to do it, and I still don't do it. Like, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna push that one back. And then I push it back again. And then I push it back again. That's inaction. Right? Probably action on moving it, but inaction on actually doing the thing I said I was going to do. And guess what? There's a consequence for that. Whether I see it today or see it later on, there's a consequence for that. And the same thing when I do it, there's a consequence for that. And listen, what our children should know this. As adults, we should know this, because there'll always be consequences, no matter what. Both action and inaction. Let me give you some examples. So I speak for a living. Like, this is what I do, whether it's virtual now or in person. And I've spoken in front of audiences of thousands and thousands, right? None of that is to impress you, but to impress upon you this point I'm about to make right now. I was nervous, like no way. Like in college, when I took my oral communication, voice and diction classes, where I had to stand in front of a room of my classmates and have index cards, which is, I'm aging myself. I don't know if people do that anymore or not. But do y'all do that in school, like index cards? No? Okay, look, she's saying no. Anyway, I used to shake so I couldn't even read what was on my index card because it was shaking. I tried to put it on a podium, and when I went to go flip it over or go to the next index card, it was shaking. It's bad. Whatever you're thinking right now is bad. But here's my point in the consequence. So I started acting on the thing I wanted to do, which was to empower people with services I provide, which means there had to be some communication there. So we started making money by doing that. The consequence was we actually earned a living. My wife walked away from her job, I walked away from my job, so we earned a living. But check this out. Whether I do it or not, so when I speak in front of folks, I'm still nervous. Can you believe that? I still get a little nervous. My wife is like, what's wrong? You do this all the time. I'm like, I know. Because I never want to not give the value I know that the audience I'm sharing the message with deserves. I mean, many of them, the one thing, forget the money they paid to be there, but the time they've invested. They felt like, man, this guy's gonna say something that's worth my time. Check this out. So the same thing I could not do and be nervous anyway. And some of you are the same way. I know I'm not the only one, right? You're nervous. You're like, I'm not going to do whatever this thing is. Whatever this thing you know you should be doing, the thing you've been called to do, the thing you've been purposed to do, the thing you dream about doing, and we're not doing it. And the consequence could be not getting paid for it, not allowing the world to hear your voice where they're only going to get it from you. And the other consequence is feel the same exact way, same nervousness, same anxiousness, same hesitation, but you just do it and then get paid for it. So what my point is, I'm nervous. One consequence, I don't do it and I don't get paid for it. I'm nervous, same feeling, but I do it anyway and get paid for it. So if I'm being nervous, you choose. Nervous, broke, nervous, get paid. I'm being nervous anyway. Why not be nervous and do the thing? That's all I'm saying. And so everything has a consequence. And sometimes you don't even see the long-term consequence. I was just having a conversation. My wife and I went to lunch with a couple who are great friends of ours. And we both have boys. Well, we have boys. They have a son. We were talking about the small lessons, right? Things they're caught by watching their dad and things they're taught that I actually say, hey, do this. So my sons, none of them leave the toilet seat up. None of them, right? It'd be horrible for them to leave the toilet seat up. And not only that, but after they little tinkle, right? I want to be proper here. And wipe, you have to take some toilet tissue and wipe around the sides, because nobody wants to go in your bathroom and see little yellow stains. I don't know where I'm going here, but just stick with me. Nobody wants that. And no woman wants to fall in the toilet. Guys, we never fall in the toilet. We never have to worry about that. So what am I saying? Like, long term, they're dating someone. They find the woman of their dreams, and the woman's like, hold on, you don't even put the toilet seat down, bruh. Like, that's a consequence, is all I'm saying. And it's a consequence of putting it down. Like, wow, how respectful you are. The things we don't even think about. I'm sorry if you're a grown man and still leave the toilet seat up, by the way. I apologize, but maybe this lesson will help you to start, getting a little toilet tissue, wiping around the side. I don't care if you have a maid. You say, I have a housekeeper. No housekeeper. I don't care how much you pay her wants to wipe your little yellow stains around the door.
What's happening right now?
Consequences. All right, I'm done because I'm getting silly here. What?
Come on now.
All right, good. But there are consequences, right? What if I left the toilet seat up when you start dating me?
That's a no-go.
Okay, exactly. So they're like, hold up, man, I gotta raise this grown man. So my point, and again, forgive me guys if you're the ones who leave the toilet seat up, but if you're the ones who don't wash your hands when you walk out the bathroom when I see you at the airport. But there are consequences either way is what I'm saying. I can talk about a whole bunch of consequences there. So my point today is that act. Just do one little thing, man. I'm telling you, working out, I don't really like working. Some people love working out. Guess what? I said, I'm gonna just start doing something. And now, I actually enjoy it. I actually look forward to it most days. Some days I don't. So all I'm asking that you do is act on. Just do a little something. Don't go read my previous post. I won't repeat it all. But don't become overwhelmed by thinking, man, this is so far away from me. The $1 million is so far away from me. Me getting healthy is so far away from me. Whatever it is you're after, right? I'm just asking that you do one thing today. Act on something and watch. Once you act on it once, you're like, oh, okay, I did the one thing. Read today, right? Let go of something. Forgive today. One little thing, and watch how it has a ripple effect in your life. Actions and both inactions both have consequences. Another Self-Talk Sunday, guys. Oh, I'm supposed to give you a tip on what's happening. So here's another tip real quickly on what's happening. There's some change. If you watched my last Self-Talk Sunday with my wife, there's a change coming. And my second tip that I'll give you guys is that many of you have requested this. Thank you, by the way, for all those who DM'd me last week who says, look, we support you, whatever the change is, we're down. I appreciate that, you guys, all the love in the world to you guys. But this next change is, many of you have requested it. And guess what? Inaction and action both have consequences. I'm acting. I'm taking a step towards the very thing. The first thing my wife and I did is just took a course on this thing that we're about to do. Just took a course, a week-long course. I'm excited about it. Stay tuned, coming soon. Take care, everybody. Happy Sunday. God bless you guys. Milan would say bye, but she's backing up, so she needs to be safe.
I'm good. Yeah, bye.
Okay? Say bye to yourself.
Bye.